Hey guys, I'm Alex. Thanks for clicking and welcome to this lesson on say and tell in reported speech. Now today we are going to quickly address a very common mistake that many new English speakers make with reported speech. So on the board I have, can you guys see me still if I go here? Is that okay? Yeah, a little bit more? Okay. So I have 4 examples. I have, he said me that it was cold. He told me that it was cold. The guy on the radio told that, or the guy on the radio said that, and you can put whatever he said or told in that situation. 2 of these sentences are correct. 2 of these sentences are incorrect. Can you tell me which ones? If we look at the first one, he said me that it was cold. If you think this is correct, unfortunately, you are making a grammar mistake that is very common. Don't feel bad because you are here to correct it right now. Now, this reported speech mistake, he said me, she said me, my mom said me, my dad said me. Stop right now, okay? Your mom, your dad, your friend, they didn't say you, okay? What they did is they told you something. So never, ever say he, she, said me. If you want to say said in reported speech, you have to use they said to me, okay? So you can say, he said to me that it was cold. That's okay. He told me that it was cold. This is definitely correct. Okay? So, if you want to use say, use he said, she said, whatever they said to me. He told me that it was cold. Okay. Next example, we have the guy on the radio told that. The guy on the radio said that. Which one do you think is correct? First one? If you think it's the first one, say, it's the first one, Alex. Okay. If you think it's the second one, say, it's the second one, Alex. Okay. Those of you who said, it's the first one, Alex, the guy on the radio told that, don't get a cookie, unfortunately. This is incorrect. The guy on the radio said that. This is correct. Why? All right. The fundamental difference, the basic difference between told and say, said, or say and tell. Normally you're reporting in the past, right? So he said to me, he told me, is this. If you use say, this is information from any source, okay? For anyone. So somebody on the radio, somebody on the TV. If you watch a movie and a character opens their mouth and words come from their mouth, they say something. They don't tell you something. They just say it because they are speaking to other characters in the movie. If a character looks at the screen and looks at you and tells you about the story, then they tell you something. But if they just open their mouth and you hear it, they just say it. Okay? So, to say something is to receive information from any source, just to hear spoken language. Okay? So someone says something. If someone tells you something, this information is directed towards you. It's information that is directly for you. So again, if your mom or dad says, if they say, Mark is a popular name, Mark, go to the grocery store and buy some bananas. And then you talk to me later and you can say, my mom told me to go to the grocery store and buy some bananas. Because your mom gave you the information directly. Okay? So if you are reporting, use told. If someone tells you something directly, if someone speaks to you directly, it's much more common to say, he told me, she told me. Now again, the TV, the radio, they don't tell you things unless you're listening to a news report. And I guess you could say the guy told. No, you can't. You really can't, right? He said. This is information that he produced. But it wasn't, it's directly to the people listening, but it's just something that comes from their mouth. So, the main point of this is, guys, please, please, please stop saying, he said me, she said me, he told me, okay? She told me, or he said to me, she said to me. To test your understanding of this grammar point and to make sure you never make this mistake again, check out the quiz on engvid.com. Good luck, guys.